This week, disaster nearly struck in Claridge's Hotel in London when one guest suffered a hair malfunction in the ladies' loo when her magic sponge, it's a hair accessory used to create a stylish bun, failed to stay in place. Now, as luck would have it, model Kate Moss emerged from one cubicle and assisted the woman by fixing her hair from scratch. Quite an event for any ladies' toilets, I think you'll agree. But is it fun to be part of the ladies' loo club? You know, everyone goes in twos.
I know, do you know, I don't really understand that, do you? Why do we all go to the toilet in twos?
Well, in case we have a problem with our magic sponge.
I must get a magic sponge. No, I don't. I'm not a toilet stayer.
Are you not?
No, unless it's pretty. Like the other day, for reasons unknown, I went to the Ritz Hotel because it's a pretty hotel, isn't it? And I went into their toilet because I don't like to go to public loos. You'll have to go just to go to the toilet because it's the prettiest toilet you'll ever see in your life. It's all pink, it's got settees. You could stay there all day, really. And you could have a little lie down, it's got cushions for you. You could have a little sleep and, you know, it's just... Now, that's what I call a toilet. But then the other day, I was in a department store and the lady said the toilet's at the top of the stairs, went at the top and mistakenly... opened a man's loo door. Well, I've never smelt urine like that. Do you know, it's so overpowering. It knocked me from one end of the store to the other. I landed on my back and I thought, what's hit me? So I am not a loo person, no, and I don't believe you should go to loo together. You should get out as quickly as possible.
I do think girls go to the loo together, especially if you sat on, like, a really boring table or you've got someone to gossip about or something. It's nice to go with the girls and gossip. But the thing that I always do as well, back in the day when I used to have a few sherries, is, you know, the ladies, the lovely ladies who spend all night in those toilets with the perfume and everything and the little bowl. And I always just feel really sorry for them, so I always engage them in conversation, and then I've never got enough money on me, so by the end of the night, when I've had more sherries, I go and give them about £90,000 because I feel sorry for them. But I went once a few years ago, and the girls know, and my friend was running a club in London, and I went in the toilet, and there was this lovely woman called Mary, and I kept going in there and chatting to Mary. And I said, Mary, what are you doing in here? I said, you know, you're in night after night, what are you doing? And she said, well, my family are all in Jamaica, and I've got no money, so I send them back. Well, this is me. Take my number, Mary. It's 079 like this. Bring all your family. She only called, said they were getting the plane from Jamaica to come up because I'd invited them all to come and stay with me in Alderley Edge, the whole of Mary's family. In fact, I'm scared now that she's watching and she might come again. So I do befriend the girls.
You befriend everybody in any room.
I do.
Especially after a couple of sherries.
Just be wary if you see her in a toilet.
Oh, I know. Do you know, I was going to say something completely different, but if you are feeling that you need to go to the loo, you're not bothered what type of toilet it is, are you, really? You're just very grateful it says a little lady on the front and you're in. Trap one. You know, it's just the best thing ever, isn't it?
You can't always tell what those things
you
are
can't.
on the door.
No, you can't. No,
yeah, you
I like it to say mut or fut. I don't like those designs.
Yeah, and I saw one the other day and it had got
a few mistakes
one
there.
the other day it got a ring and then it had got a line all the way through it. What does that mean?
It means no entry.
No, I mean, I don't hang about I'm with you. You know, you don't hang about and I don't necessarily go in pairs, but sometimes it depends on what you're wearing. You need a little bit of help. Because I remember we all went to a do, and I foolishly wore a jumpsuit. It was a halter-neck jumpsuit, and it looked very nice when it was on, and then realised, what do you do when you go to the loo? And I ended, and the doors didn't kind of hook properly, so I needed lovely Joe, hi Joe, to come in with me and make sure that nobody came in, because actually I had to take the whole thing off. Because then if somebody had, you know, gone, oh, is this taken? It would have been terrible.
And there's always someone really ill at the end of the night saying, leave me to die.
And crying. Who's always got their knickers down their knees with the door open, crying, going like this.
Leave him! I told you to leave him in the first place.
Right, it's competition time now.